talking about some IELTS reading tips, especially academic reading module, which is considered one of the most difficult module in IELTS. IELTS reading looks like a challenging task for the candidates because it has 3 long passages taken from academic journals, reports and articles. Each of these texts is almost 2,000 words long, where you have 40 questions to answer, and you have only 1 hour, means 60 minutes. So what different types of questions are there? You have 3 texts, 1 hour, and 11 different types of questions. It's quite a challenging task. The first question is multiple choice, then identifying information, identifying writers' views and their claims, matching information, matching headings, matching features, matching sentence headings, sentence completion, summary, note, table, flowchart, and diagram label completion. And the last one is short answer questions. Now, there are some general tips that you can follow in order to answer these different types of questions in 1 hour. The first tip is that you read the article and guess the text. The title of the article can help you guess the text. It can help you with the idea that the concepts that the writer is talking about. So it's important that you read the title first, and your guesswork can help you think about the text or the passage in the right direction. So read the title and then guess what the article is about. Then read the first paragraph of the article in order to understand the main argument of the author, because the first paragraph is where the author is introducing his or her argument. So first and last paragraphs always help you to understand the writer's main message or the argument, because in the last paragraph the author would be repeating his or her key points. So both the paragraphs are equally important. Another tip is that you read the first lines of the paragraphs very carefully, the first sentences. This will help you to know about the theme of the whole paragraph. That's what we call the topic sentence, right? So if you're matching paragraphs with headings, this technique will help you a lot. Another tip is that you should know about the main idea of each paragraph in the text. The first and the last sentence of a paragraph can help you with that. So you need to underline the first and last sentences of each paragraph. Sometimes you need to skim the text. Skimming is when you want to read something quickly to get a general idea, and you can do it at the paragraph level or you can do it at the text level, right? The next tip is underline factual information such as dates, numbers, percentages, etc. You often scan the text for that purpose, and scanning is when you want to read something quickly to find a specific piece of information. Right, the next tip is that you don't get stuck on a difficult question. If there is a difficult question, just move on. Don't get stuck there. You will come back to it later once you are done with other questions. Another tip is that you don't leave any questions unanswered. Tick or write anything that you can guess, and your guess can work wonders sometimes. Develop your skill of guessing the meanings of difficult words. It's one of the most important skills, guessing the meanings. If you don't understand a word, for instance, you don't need to worry. Read the full sentence and then try to understand the full sentence. The surrounding words can help you know the meaning of the difficult word. And that's what we call guessing meaning from the context. So sometimes one sentence can help you understand the meaning of that difficult word, or sometimes more than one sentence, like 2-3 sentences, can help you know the meaning of that difficult word. So read the context in order to guess the meaning of that difficult word. Right, IELTS reading is not about reading every single word. Instead, you should read in a smart way to find answers to the questions. To be smart and quick requires a lot of practice. You don't read every word because you only answer the questions. You are not there to enjoy the text. The text is too long. You don't have time to read the whole text actually. All answers can be found inside the passage, and that's the most important point. So you need to find the key words. And more importantly, you always read the instructions. So you follow the instructions, because for each of these 11 questions, there are separate and different instructions that you need to follow. Sometimes you need to write no more than 2 words. So if you write instead of 2 words, you write 3, your answer is considered incorrect. So you need to be very careful about the instructions for each question. Well, the last tip is that 3 text and 40 questions can be too much of a task in 60 minutes. But if you continue doing 2 tests a day, it means 6 passages a day, 80 questions a day, you can easily manage the time. So practice is key. All right? Well, in the next video, I'll share tips and strategies to answer 11 different types of reading questions. So there would be strategies specifically for these 11 different types of questions. All right, thank you very much. I'll see you next time.